Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hi.
How is everyone tonight?
Yeah.
Good. Fine. Like drinking. We're good.
We're here.
We
Yeah.
survived another week.
Woo! We're all still alive.
That's it. Arrive alive, right? Like, pretty sure that's like Dare's slogan, but we can steal it. Like it's ours now.
Also,
Yeah.
like, if I arrived dead, I don't think that was my choice. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
don't know, I think
Arriving
it's my
alive
choice.
isn't my choice either. Like,
Yeah.
Have you
Arriving
guys heard
alive was
that?
not my choice.
Have you heard that song, like on TikTok, where it's like, "Don't kill yourself.
I love that
Just
song.
wait.
cringe.
You'll
Yeah.
die anyway."
Anyway.
Yeah.
I play that in the car with my kids on the way to like therapy.
Yeah. Don't kill yourself. Yeah.
Suicide.
I think I
is
only played it in the
cringe.
kitchen. Yeah. They're like a good 3 out of 4 is very like right now in that mindset. So it's fun to make jokes about it because if you can't cry
Yeah.
about it, laugh.
Exactly.
Yeah. Like, whoa, don't kill yourself.
Suicide is cringe.
It's cringe. You're gonna die anyway. Jessica,
Yeah, like
what are you drinking?
I am drinking Pabst Blue Ribbon. Sponsor us. Please.
Sponsor us.
Please. We'll get your Canadian audience. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
Any alcohol.
And
Sponsor us.
we're about to have alcohol in like our convenience stores now. So like
Oh yeah, because
Just
Ford
do it.
will do anything but help the population, but damn is he gonna make sure you can get drunk.
we did say we wanted cocaine in all of our stuff so we'd be less depressed. I guess alcohol is like right there with it. So
Alcohol is a depressant, cocaine is a stimulant. Give me
That's right.
stimulants.
Yeah, we want uppers, not
Oh,
downers.
You can have my ADHD meds. It's like meth. There you go.
Yeah,
We'll have so
not
much
when you
fun.
have ADHD though.
It does not.
Tanya, what are you drinking?
Unfortunately, nothing meth related. It is wine and cherry 7 Up. So I did
Ooh.
kind of like a sangria, but it does not taste anything like the Cranger Ale, and that's sad. So depressing.
Yeah.
Sad.
I'm
dumb,
drinking
right?
Diet Coke, so it's like kind of like Coke. But
Used
stuff.
to
Yeah.
back in the
Yeah.
good old days.
Oh, the
Let's
good
go
old
back to that.
days.
Okay, so what is this week's topic?
I don't know. Let's find out. And if we keep it or not, we'll see if it's the YouTube exclusive.
Yeah, because we have free will.
Even though the wheel says otherwise.
The wheel gives ideas.
What do people think
this is a
is
good
weird
one.
about you?
Yeah.
Everything. I just
My whole personality.
yeah. It's like what isn't weird about me?
People think like the way I dress and stuff is weird, and then they go like, that's so weird, but you can pull it off. And I don't know if that's like a criticism. Because like, are you like what are you saying here? What is the subtext? You're like, they'll be like, oh wow, I
Yeah.
couldn't wear my hair that color, but you pull it off. I'm like, what does that mean?
Yeah. It's like a backhanded compliment.
Yeah, they'll be like, oh
Yeah.
wow, you wear it because I'm bigger and I have like giant tits and I wear fucking crop tops. I don't care. And a lot like I've had people be like, wow, I couldn't wear that, but you pull it off. And I'm just like, what does that mean?
Yeah.
So.
No, I used to get like, oh, like you look so great for having 4 kids.
Oh my god.
Like, like, yeah. I don't get that anymore, so that's not good. Let's go back.
I feel like with my voice a lot, like I talk to people on Discord sometimes, and I don't have my camera on because it's like a voice chat, and I'll be talking and I'll be saying my things, and a lot of the times they'll think I'm younger than I am based on my voice, and then they'll see me, and I always have to be like, "How old are you? Let me just make sure first."
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it's always like, "Yeah, no, I'm in my 30s. I'm sorry my voice doesn't always sound that way because of I talk like a fucking child."
I have a child voice too, and like I'll answer a client's phone, and they'll be like, "Oh, that young girl answered," like the young girl. I'm like, "Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it." Like I sound like a child. They're like, "Oh, like is this person home?" And they think I'm like one of the grandkids. Like I'm not.
I feel like well, okay, Don, go. What's
Kids
something
are real
weird about
people.
you?
My alien fairy porn smut. Like people think that's weird.
Not
But
your
not my niche
community
people.
though.
No, they love me.
Yeah.
But
People used to
outsiders,
think, yeah, outsiders. You're like, oh,
it's like, why does she want blue aliens? I don't know. I can tell you why.
you get whatever, right? I think like it doesn't matter like what is doing the action, it's the action itself. Like it's the same as regular smut. It's just a little more creative.
Yeah.
It's just creative smut.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
like let's be honest here, women were more creative.
Yeah.
Like we look at like things
Yeah.
like capitalism and we're like, maybe there's another way. Like that's
Like porn. Bring back orgies. That will help.
Orgies never died. I feel like they just went underground.
Like
Bring
the
back
underground.
orgies.
I think they're coming back though. There's like cruise ships and everything. There's
Oh,
like
yeah, they're
everybody
doing,
knows
like,
if there's like
Do you guys want to go to
swingers.
Sorry, go.
No, what? No, I was just saying about the swingers.
Oh, I was gonna say, like, when next time Sonia comes up to like Hamilton area, we should all just go to Aqua for the day. Or not Aqua,
Yes.
Oasis, whatever that.
Oasis.
Yeah, Oasis, yeah, that
Cheers.
place.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I can't make a trip for a while. Our trips are all planned. Kentucky and then Salem. And then we're supposed to go to Alabama, get Domri to like not Alabama, Alberta. Alberta. They're both start with A's. There's
They're both
hillbillies.
Yeah.
We got it. Like they're marrying cousins. They're both the same. It's like
Yeah.
one's just in Canada and one's in the States.
Yeah.
but that's on the basis that the podcast doesn't blow up. So if you think we're funny, make sure to like and share, and you can comment on our YouTube and Spotify episodes and join our Patreon.
Yeah.
So that we can have Sonia come down to go to a sex club.
That's right. We need the Patreon folks. Sonia can go to a sex club and do sex things. Watch sex things. There's doing and watching. There's participating, not participating. There's a pool. Although I would not swim in that pool.
I would. Like that's my dream is I want to go there because you get a day pass. So I want to go there during the day and use the pool during the day. Like what's the difference between being naked and being in a bathing suit? Like people pee in pools, it's like any pool. So
someone's semen in my eye.
no,
Like,
you're
I
not
don't
allowed
like-
to fuck in the pool.
Yeah, you're not allowed to do it in the pool.
You're not
I know,
allowed.
but are you washing your junk before you're going in the pool naked?
Yeah, you have to shower. There's
Okay,
showers there.
Well, it's
Yeah.
like a public pool. Like you're trusting that people didn't wash their junk.
I do not do public pool. I'm like, ugh.
There's chlorine in those. I don't do lakes.
Oh,
But I'll do a public pool.
Oh, I love lakes too. I just love
the
them.
ocean. I love the ocean.
Okay. And this is the plan. Sonia
Okay.
will come in tan.
Okay.
Well, we go in the pool. So she'll sit on the, like, lawn chair.
I can sit on the side. I can cheer you
Yeah.
on. Yeah.
Right. And we're just having
Yeah.
a pool day,
Yeah.
Yeah.
right? And then we leave for dinner, and then we come back for the sex club stuff when it turns into a nightclub at night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We just watch people get it on and drink, and yeah.
We could take notes for books. Like we're going for, like, research purposes. Although I think that makes us a creep. Right? If you're just
No,
going.
we're allowed to play. Like,
You can
I
bring
wonder
your
if we do it-
husbands, like, that's allowed.
Oh, I don't know if Dave would do it. I'll have to ask.
He doesn't have to fuck you. Sometimes just watching other people fuck with your partner and then fucking them after. Like when you're in the privacy of your hotel room.
Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. I'll ask him. He's not, like, believe it or not, he's very vanilla. Like,
Oh, I believe it only because of your addiction to smut. Like if he was doing that in the bedroom, I figured that's where you'd be spending your time.
well, we do stuff like that. But, like, he's very, like, I have to, like, I'll be like, hey, you wanna, and he'll be like, I guess. Like, am I
But
doing
he's
it
willing
right?
to
Yeah,
try
you're fine.
it, right? Like,
Yeah.
that doesn't make him vanilla. It just makes him uncreative. Like,
No,
if you say let's
he's
do
vanilla.
it,
Beginner.
He's vanilla.
Noob.
Yeah.
I think if he's down to clown, it doesn't make him vanilla.
He's halfway down in a clown. There's things he won't do.
He's like kneeling to clown. He's not right down. He's like crouching. Yeah.
Yeah. He's not on all fours yet.
Yeah.
Yeah. He'll do everything, but he won't do that. Like it's
The
very
meatloaf.
Yeah. He won't. Yeah.
He won't do the meatloaf.
He won't.
That's fine. Chris is the same way. I know my limits, but I'm always just like, hey, if you change your mind.
I do that too. And he's like, stop. He's like, that's for me only. And I'm like, no, listen. It'll be fun. We'll figure it out. And he's like, no, stay away from there. I'm like, but please.
If you can go in mine, I can go in yours.
That's what I keep saying. And he won't. He's like, no, I like doing just yours. And I'm like,
did you know where the male G spot is? Wink.
Yeah, no, he won't. He's like, I'm fine with just regular play. I was like, lame. I just want to be the man for one day. Let me be the man.
Pegging is the most feminist act you can do.
Right?
I'm pretty sure I would be allowed. Kyle, when you're doing this script, can I? Do you mind? Like, let me just hop on in there.
It doesn't have to be like a very big one or anything.
No, yeah, he would totally
like
nubbin. Everybody, like, he's down to clown. I'm the vanilla one. Like, I'm like, I know the problem is, I think it's because I'm a pillow princess. Like that. So, like, I'm never doing him, like, ever. Like that. It's all for me.
Oh man,
it's the Sonya show all the time.
Living the dream.
I can't do missionary anymore. That is not. I refuse to do missionary. No.
She's like, he has bad breath.
I don't want to have to put his face near my face.
No, I don't like. I don't know. Like we mostly do doggy. Like that's just how I like it. Or spooning. It's just from behind. I just really like it. Just hits the spot.
Oh, that's because like for women, that's like the best angle.
Yeah.
Like there's science. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's because we now know what the clit actually looks like, and like it's a whole thing. Like it's literally all this too. Like you used to just think it was the nubbin, but it's a whole thing that's like around the vaginal cavity. Yeah, all of it. I mean, for me, I actually like missionary because I prefer like the grinding. Like I'm very, I don't need penetration. Yeah, like I don't need penetration to come. Like I actually, it's not like, so.
Yeah, if I'm penetrating, it's harder to come than if it's like clit play, right? Like if there's clit play, I'm down. but like just pure penetration, I need more than that. I can't
Yeah.
just do penetration. Yeah.
Well, that's why it's like for me, like missionary works like with the as long as like Chris, I know you listen to these episodes, so
Yeah, I'm like, listen, still like, oh,
well, okay, he does it. That's what I'm saying. Like it's
Yeah.
like the
all the secrets are coming out now.
well, it's just like you have to. You can't just if you're on top. Okay, as a man, okay, you have a dick. Okay, well, step one.
Starting with biology, okay? There is the stick and the hole. Got
Okay,
it.
okay. Now, if you just go in and out, that's not enough. You got to go in and like really like grind up that area. You know, grind up that area. Take it slow. Don't just like jackhammer it.
No,
know.
do the hula hoop. Like,
Yeah,
just
fucking
swivel
hula hoop
those
that shit.
hips.
Yeah. And then like when she says right there, don't
You fucking stay
change
there.
pace.
You stick to that. Like, don't fucking move. Like,
Be
well, move, but, like, in
consistent.
that area. Yeah.
I feel like that's the big issue. Is like when men are like close, like they're like, "Oh, I'm gonna come." You can go faster, and they like get there faster. Versus like women, it's like consistency. Like keep doing that because I'm gonna come. If you change it up, I'm gonna lose it.
You have to start over. It's like you're like playing a video game and like you like the Flappy Bird, you hit something, and then you don't start where you left off. You have to start at the beginning.
All the way to the beginning. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a rage game actually.
Rage
Making a vagina come. Like,
yeah.
It's fucking. I can't even think of any rage games now, but yeah. You have to like the stars have to align, so don't make it harder for us, please.
Yeah.
I don't have that problem. Like
Yeah,
you could just like blow on it. It's fine. Like if I'm in the mood, like it's like
yeah, oh 100%. If I'm in the mood,
yeah.
like 60 seconds.
It's quicker.
tops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's when you're not, then it's a freaking challenge.
Like
Well, it's like you gotta get me in the mood first.
Yeah.
preheat
And
the
then-
oven, yeah, I know. Like we don't have like time. Like we're like, okay, we have maybe a minute, 2 minutes before our house is burning down or something's going on with the kids. Like, get the show done now. Like we have it down to a science. We're like, in, out, done. Like
It's a mission.
yeah, like we need this done now. And you're like, okay, ooh. That's part of like the end result is like you finished. Like that's the reward. Like usually it is, but like in your time slot, you're just like, yeah, you're more happy you got it done than like the actual act. Like, yes, we did it. High fives.
Okay. You know what? I'm just gonna rat all of it out. Sometimes I get pissed off because Chris will initiate morning sex, and I'm like, I'm supposed to get up at this time, and now you started sex 4 minutes before that. I am now gonna be late if I say yes, but I also now want to have sex. So what do? Now I'm gonna have sex and be angry about it because now I'm late. Now my whole day is behind.
We gotta get it done in that 4 minutes then, man. You gotta like done.
Yeah, but then the pressure and like it's
Yeah,
just
Part of the fun. Part of the fun. You're like,
it's not
yes.
fun for me. Time is not fun for me. I'm like, this is
you're like, come on. Like, go.
But that's the thing. I say that and like you'd probably go faster, and I'm like, that's not what I need. Like it's
we know on Sonia's resume, like succeeds under pressure is what goes under hers. Like,
oh yeah, Sonia in a job
stress.
interview. They're like, it says succeeds under pressure on your resume. Can you give me an example of the time in the workplace where you succeeded under pressure? And Sonia's like, well. My husband and I we work together on a lot of projects, but when we have sex, we do it in under 3 minutes and we both come.
You got the job. You got
Sometimes
the
I
job.
get it twice, okay? Like, it's we can go again. We have time.
You're hired. You're hired right there.
Like, I just did it in the car. Like, we have time.
He saw that I was stressed on the way here, and he knew he didn't want me going in. Worried.
It says, stressful situations help me out. Like, I will get any job you need done.
I will come if you give me stress. That's why I keep getting dogs and children.
She's orgasming because she just finished.
She adopts a dog and then comes, like, just right there.
Like, one more. I'm pretty sure that would make me weird.
When she gets her goats, she's just like, oh my god.
Oh. What's
What was
crazy
the
is
question? What was weird about you, Sonia?
that might make me weird. But like, I'm not the one that takes care of all these animals and humans. So like, that's not my kink. It's Kyle's.
No, so stressing out Kyle is your
That's
kink.
it. Yeah, that's like. I'm like, yeah, look how stressed you are. Like, it's fucking bags under his eyes, all the gray hair.
Like, damn, you're so hot right now.
So sexy. He's like so tired. I'm like, let me on. Like,
you're like, now I'm a pillow princess and you have to do stuff to me. Adding to the stress.
3 minutes, guys.
I'm so sorry, Kyle.
Tap him on the head. Grab his ears. You got it. I'm counting down. Like, I'm like, we got 87 seconds.
Blast off. Oh my goodness. Okay. So yeah, that is pretty weird.
Oh, I'm like sweating.
I'm crying a little bit.
I'm like hot.
My stomach hurts.
Have fun editing that out.
I think when I was a kid, a lot, like, I used to get, like, my best friends in quotations, used to go and, like, hang out with other people and not tell me about it, and I'd find out and I'd be like, why wasn't I invited, kind of thing. It turns out, I guess it was because I talked too much. And now that's like the coolest part about me.
Yeah, now you're making like a podcast.
Yeah. And like anytime I go out, like people want to hear me talk. And I feel like as a kid, no one wanted to hear me talk. So like as a kid, it was weird that I talked too much. And now it's normal.
Yeah. I used to be weird for me too to talk a lot. Because those other friends had like their own chats. And it was like, oh, Cassandra talks too much. So like even in my adult life, me talking too much is weird.
To be fair, I did also leave those chats because I was like, you guys talk too much. But that wasn't just you. That was when you weren't even part of the chat, I don't think.
It was one of the ones where like
one of the ones I was like, this is too much talking for me. I feel like that's because I don't do chat like text well. Like I need
the face
to talk to you. Yeah. Like because I can convey so much more information in such a small period of time talking to someone, but whenever I try to explain it in text, I'm always like it's just giant paragraphs and I'm always like, this is too much. And so
I just do sentences. I'm like pop 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 pop. Each sentence is its own message.
But my ideas are so specific, I don't know how to break it down.
Do the gist, and if you don't get it, that's a you problem.
That's what I'll start doing. Yeah,
but like, that's just a you problem. You're like offending your in-laws. You're like, that's a you problem. Like that's
oh my god, my fucking mother-in-law. Okay, Chris, the good husband, aka Tepno, has been going on tour around the states every weekend for the next couple months. And apparently every weekend he's away, my mother-in-law wants to come over. Just when he's away, because when she's home, we go there. so when he and she messaged me yesterday while I was at a bar saying, "Hey, I want to make you and the kids dinner tomorrow. Can I come over and hang out for a bit?" And I was like, not answering this right now. I've had too many beers. So I held off until this morning. But because I didn't respond for 3 hours, she responded saying, "Hey, are you and the kids okay?" And so like I just again left it. I responded this morning. I was just like, "I don't think we have room in the fridge, which we do not, for your leftovers." It's kind of what I said because I knew what she's making. She's gonna make chicken and potatoes, which is what she makes all the time. And I was like, we don't have room in the fridge. Also, I had a meeting today earlier, and I had a meeting today because they don't act like I do anything besides take care of the kids. So I was like, sorry, maybe next weekend, but yeah, I'm sure they think I'm weird.
Oh, I know. Kyle's family thinks I'm weird. Like, I know. There's no like thinking. I know
They've
they
told
know.
you to your face. They're
They are not shy in letting me know I'm a fucking weirdo. And my kids are weirdos. Because that's who they take after, which is amazing. So Jessica's child also very fucking weird, and it's great. So they were visiting last year in the summer.
Yeah.
And we went and we were all hanging out, and the kids were in the car together, all fucking weird together. The same weirdness, just the whole vibey weird thing.
I
It was
didn't even
amazing.
understand the references. They're making like McDonald's and stuff references, and they
So
all got
fucking
it.
weird.
And
Yeah.
I was like, what are you saying?
So weird. And it was great. It was perfect. I was like, my kids aren't the only weird kids. I'm doing it right. Like, it's not my fault.
It's genetics.
Yeah. But
No.
it's great because it's not just my kids.
No. Well, that's why once we have our commune and when all our weird kids can be weird together.
Yes. And like Caleb and Lyric can be autism together. They could become
Perfect.
super autism just together. Like the Wonder Twins are powered. Like they could do Gopher Moat. And what have you guys seen that?
No.
What, like
Okay, wait. I have to do a YouTube exclusive. Hold on. Just because it's amazing.
if you want to see what Sonia is about to show us, pause here and go on to our YouTube at about 28 minutes.
Yes. I don't know how to spell moat. Oh, MAOAT. Okay. Okay, hold on. Go. I'm in a rush.
It's funny because like Ernest like thinks Constantine is so cool. Like they just like he's always like, I just want to like hang out with them.
Yeah. No,
They know what games
they're
I'm talking about. I'm like, okay.
present. Let me do full entire screen with the sound. Okay. Can you guys see? Okay, so this was
Oh,
made
yeah.
from they ended up joining the Justice League as a joke kind of thing. Like this is like they started off as a parody, but now they're canon in
Oh my
in the
god.
comic.
That's what's gonna happen. There's gonna be a dark rendition of the Wonder Twins.
And it's our kids.
Yeah.
No, but I'm saying
Yeah.
like fucking, you know how they redid Batman and like they have the Marvel, like
Yeah.
everything like that. There's gonna be like a rendition of like the Wonder Twins where it's gonna be like a serious movie and it's gonna be super serious. That's gonna
Yeah.
happen.
They are in like Smallville for a little bit and they make some appearances. All right. This is gonna be your kids, guys.
At a nearby lake, the Wonder Twins and Gleek are getting ready for a campfire dinner.
Hot dogs are almost done. And if you ask me, these wieners are winners.
Is that lyric?
Twins, we need your help. A fraternity pledge went into Lonesome Pine Cave to take a picture of a bear, and he's disappeared. He could be in big trouble.
We're on our way.
Time for some Wonder Twins Wonder Speed. And by speed, I don't mean drugs, I mean initiative. No matter who it's twins reach Lonesome Pine Cave.
Thanks for the clarification.
Oh no! Did it freeze for you guys?
For like
Yeah.
a second, but now
Yeah.
they're fists together.
Okay, all right. They're about to do their powers. Okay.
Do their powers.
Would you choose a bear or a man?
That's why we choose the bear.
Murder, a funeral.
Well,
Yeah.
negotiations are dangerous. I learned another lesson too. What? I learned that a 1-inch deep gopher moat won't contain a bear. Oh, I'm sorry. I already knew that. Your lesson. You could have used your power to turn into a
So what are you doing for Halloween, Dawn? I have a costume idea.
gopher moat.
Right when we get back from the convention, we'll dress them up.
All right. So that's gonna be Caleb and Lyric.
Okay, we're coming back in, and wow, Sonia, that was gonna be Caleb and Lyric. Yes. No, like that's not even like an insult. That's actually more words than she speaks now. So I'm actually that's an improvement.
It's good.
More
It's
words than
good.
he speaks now too. But he'll be that would
Like
be him though.
fucking
He'd be so
gopher
literal.
moat.
Gopher mode.
That's what
like,
it is. Water. That's what he thought he was gonna help.
Yeah, no. Once we have our commune, we'll find things for our kids to do. I'm sure there's something, or they'll
They'll be
get so
weird
sick of
together.
us they'll move out.
That's the dream. Like go be autistic somewhere else.
Be an adult, even if it's an autistic one. I'm one. I'm sure we all are. Like, we made it work. Come on. I get, generational. Like, we're doing better. And I love you so much. And I will let you stay at my house as long as, you can stay at my house.
Financially
but
need
also,
to.
yeah, I'm tired.
You can have them digging moats, okay? Then you can have a nap. They'll be so tired from digging moats all day, like around the whole commune.
Not Caleb.
Okay?
He'd still dig. He'd be like, I'm good. Let's make
We're
another
just
one.
doing holes now. We're like, just go and dig them holes. Like, that's what we're just sending children out to do.
Burn that energy. Dig some holes. There you go. Have fun. And then you can like put an electric collar on them so they can't go past the property line. So like you don't have to watch them. They can just go.
Just put like a big trough of water out and some like crackers.
Yeah,
It'll be fine.
yeah. Like a
Self-sufficient.
hamster, right? Like blah, 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 blah. Yeah, fine.
Okay, something that I know people thought was weird was that I got pregnant in high school. And I was the only pregnant one in my high school at the time. And I was I was a partier, and people that knew me knew I was a partier. I don't think anyone knew the extent because I was friends with so many different groups that like they didn't talk. They didn't know. So like me being like on all these teams and stuff, being part of like volunteering for like guidance council. I actually like spoke to our school board and did a presentation to say why we should have condom machines in the school bathrooms.
As a pregnant woman.
No,
Like,
this
hey,
was
look.
pre-pregnancy. That's why. So
Oh.
like, and I got pregnant in June. So like, so many people didn't hear about it until September. You know what I mean? So it was like them finding out about it after I had just like performed in the school's musical and stuff. And then they were like, and like I went to my prom that year. I ended up doing like a half year. So I was already like prepared to do that. And they found I was pregnant. And it just became like news. Like I think that's the most popular I ever was.
I went to an inner city school, so being pregnant at 16 is normal. Like there was nothing weird about it. Just another teenage pregnancy.
Yeah, you're from Hamilton. Like my small city didn't have inner city. Like we barely had a city. We barely had a center city, let
Yeah.
alone
You have an outer city. Yeah. That maybe the fact that I could get somebody to get me pregnant was weird. Like, I'd be like, oh, how the fuck she get pregnant? So maybe that is weird.
I mean, to be fair, probably same for me too. Like I did not
Like-
have the riz. I talked too much. I was the
Yeah.
undiagnosed autistic girl that talked too much.
I had 0 riz. I don't know how it happened. It just did.
Well, like in
I
Juneau.
don't
Oh,
Oh.
no,
You go.
Oh, I was just
I
gonna
was-
say.
Go, Jessica.
In Juneau, Elliot Page's character does the whole like these popular jock guys, they all just want the weirdo. And that's why they like would look at her, like Juno's character, the female character, and be like wink, even though they were they just didn't want other people to know about it. So I feel like that was, like the hot guys always want the nerdy girls.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I think I was just too quirky. But I guess, yeah, he was like the popular.
Yeah. It's the
And
manic pixie dream girl archetype. Like they want that like weird quirky girl, but then they don't want to deal with the weird quirky girl. And they just like
she's
aesthetic.
too much. Too much.
Okay, what were you gonna say, Dawn?
No one was surprised I got pregnant when I did. Like I don't think it's-
Nobody. No.
Nobody. Even when I told my stepdad, I was like, "Hey, I'm pregnant," and he's like, "Okay." He was like, "Yeah, I figured that was gonna happen." I was like, "Oh."
You
okay."
guys
basically
were
calling me a slut.
boning from the beginning, okay? Like you guys were together for like 2 years and like all the time boning. There's nobody was shocked. Like the
Yeah.
chances, the odds were not in your favor. You have sex
We
that
lived
much.
together since we were living together for a year before I got pregnant.
The fact it
Dude,
took
was
so
it
long,
nuts?
good for you.
Right? Like that's
Right?
how much you did it. The fact that it took so long to get pregnant is the weird thing. Like
Yeah.
that, yeah.
Yeah. So when I got pregnant at 18, right after my mom passed too, right? Like there was a lot of factors. It was not a shock to anyone. They were just like, okay. And they were like, what do we do? Like nothing. Like, okay.
Oh my god. That's
No one
like
Oh, I was gonna say what's weird is when I found out I was pregnant with my second, I found out just before Domery's mom passed, and everybody talked about it at the fucking funeral. Like, like why? Like, I didn't even tell those people. I told the person who Dawn was related to, who I was friends with, who like told their relatives, and then like all the relatives. And then there was friends, and like so that's how they all found out. And I was like,
Yeah, and there was a discussion at my mom's funeral. It was so fucked up.
Yeah, like that's fucking weird. I only told one person that was not Domery that was at that funeral. And somehow all those people, that was like the gossip, the hot gossip was
but that's what I'm saying. Like that's why I'm saying it's weird, even though it's like pregnancy is not weird. Teen pregnancy is not weird, unfortunately. The number of adult men that impregnate teenage girls, not weird. But
It should be.
it should be not though, because that it's mostly adult men that impregnate teenage girls if you look at like the stats. But yeah, like when I found out I got pregnant at 18, there was people that I didn't even know texting people asking if I was pregnant and like talking about it, and I was just like, I don't know you, like why do you care? Like,
Yeah.
are you like
Yeah.
stepping up to be the dad that wasn't there? Like, what is going
No.
on? Like, I
I
don't
was
understand. You're a stranger.
I was already engaged to Kyle. Okay, we were engaged and trying for this child. We were trying. But it was like it had to be like, oh my god, like you're having
Yeah.
another kid. Like, I'm sorry I started so fucking early, okay? It's not my fault. Well, technically it
I had
is.
a rumor
But like,
that I was faking my pregnancy to keep Dave. Like that's what people in my high school were saying. They're like, yeah, she's faking it. She just wants to keep her boyfriend. I was like, that's one way to get rid of them. What are you talking about? Like, that's not like me trying. Like, no. But yeah.
Oh yeah, lots of rumors went around like that for me too. Like a lot was like, or like it would be like, oh, she's faking her pregnancy until I start showing, and then once it's showing, oh, it's not his, and it's like, I didn't fuck anyone for a year, before I fucked my teen
Baby daddy.
pregnancy child's bio dad. Not legal dad anymore, thank God. But it was like so much, like the rumors kept changing, and then like I gave
Mhm.
birth, and then they're like, oh yeah, she like I used to self-injure and I have scars, and like people would be like, oh yeah, she tried to cut the baby out of herself, and it's like these scars are pre 9 months. I don't know what to tell you. Like, I didn't cut myself during pregnancy because you have a higher risk of infection. I'm not an idiot. Like, but it was like, yeah, like the rumors just kept changing based on whatever was going on, and I'm like, what are you getting from this? I don't even know you. It was always like people in the peripherals, like they knew
Yeah.
someone I knew,
Yeah.
and it's annoying.
So actually, I have a story. So when I found out I was pregnant, like, I went with like a couple of friends or whatever. Then I told Dave and whatever. And then there was this girl that like had a crush on Dave, and she didn't believe that I
is
was
it
pregnant.
Kirby?
No,
No.
no.
I'm just like,
Who's Kurt? Wait,
Kirby.
No,
like the
that's a
one
whole
I
separate
know?
discussion.
No,
That
I
we'll
fucking
talk
name
about that
dropping.
another time. Yeah, that's a whole other thing. No, this was
Okay,
Brooke.
does her name? Wait, does she wear really big fake eyelashes currently?
No,
Okay, so
I
her
don't
name
think
is
so.
does her name start with F?
No, it's her name is Kirsten, and they called her
Oh.
Kirby.
Oh, okay,
Oh,
your name
yeah.
dropping. Okay,
Yeah,
because I know the another girl, and I was gonna be like, I have tea on that, but I'll tell you guys later because I'm a gossiper.
No, this one was named Brooke, and she had a huge crush on Dave, and so my conniving bitch ass decided to take her with me to my doctor's appointment so she could see. I was just like, oh, do you want to like come with me? And of course she was like, yeah, because she didn't believe me. And so I took her ass. We went to the doctor's, and he's like, yeah, so your urine test, showed positive and whatever. We're just gonna run your blood and do like the HIV test and all that. And like the look on her face, she was like, oh, like there goes my shot. Like it was crazy, but that's what I did. I was like, no, listen, you're gonna come to
Good.
my appointment.
Yeah,
I
I'll
was such a
prove it.
bitch. I was such a bitch in high school. And like I think that's why they didn't want me to be pregnant with Dave's kid. They were just like, no, it can't be her. It was me.
It was me.
It was me. I did that.
You know what's weird? It's not my weirdness. It's the weirdness of doctors and how stupid they are. So I have a giant scar on my abdominal from like a cancer removal. And every single time I'm pregnant, obviously they look at your belly and they're like, oh, did you have a cesarean? This scar is this fucking big, okay? Like a cesarean? Are you fucking kidding me? They're like, oh, was your last pregnant? Like, this is Did I have fucking alien just pop?
I was gonna say, if you had a cesarean that way as well, it would have been an emergency cesarean. So even then, if they saw that and they were like, okay, this woman has had a traumatic birth experience, because an emergency cesarean, they don't always have time to put you fully
Yeah.
under, and they're like cutting up because it's the fastest way to fucking get through. They're not going through each layer individually, they're just fucking going for it.
Yeah.
They should still be more sensitive than just being like,
Yeah, a
"Ah,
little
was that a cesarean?"
a little more tact, right? But like, so the scar is like this, okay? It's not a straight line. It's like, because it was been cut
It's
a
a
few times.
squiggle.
It's a squiggle. It is not a cesarean scar. Like, no hell. Like, I was cut a few times, and it was just like every single time. Like, you're just measuring the baby, like or like doing like a whatever. Like that's not even how you bring that up. Like, first of all, it tells you on my charts like how I had my last pregnancies, and we've talked about it already. So when you look at me the first time and you're like, "Oh, was this blah blah blah?" Like, no, you know what? I was trying to hide that from you. Like, I'm gonna try and keep that a secret. But like,
How'd you
yeah.
guess?
Yeah, no, it goes like from like my pelvic all the way up to my rib cage. Like, there's no way like that. Like that's like quick any kind of surgery that's not really a cesarean. Like, that's fucking quick. Let's it was a hack job. But like, it was just like, oh yeah. So that's weird. To me, it's weird how doctors are failing
Yeah.
upwards.
They don't read charts because like I was anemic, and during my C-section, they didn't check my like levels, like my iron or my vitamin D, and I bled a lot because I'm anemic, and so my levels were really low, and I almost passed out like after coming to, and I couldn't walk, like, or else I would faint. And they're like, oh, I guess we'll wait and see if your levels go up before we think about doing a blood transfusion. They should have done that right away, and they didn't. And like, I almost like, I got up from like my bed, and I literally was keeling over. The nurse and Dave both had to grab me real quick because I was gonna fall over. I was gonna like, boom. But yeah, doctors, they don't check shit.
That's literally why I loved my midwife for my second birth. She was also Greek, which relieved my in-laws. so so that was good for
Better
them.
not be Italian.
But we originally tried a home birth, and there are certain rules for a home birth, like you have to be a certain levels for everything. So they were like constantly checking my blood because my iron was low. And yeah, like I had to take like iron supplements and stuff because I had to get my iron to a certain level in order to even give birth at home. And so like I was extra monitored and extra like cared for because I was with a midwife preparing for a home birth. We labored at home for 10 hours before moving to the hospital for 3. Fucking I could have I was like I could have done
That at home.
it. But like it's yeah, like it versus when I had like the OBGYN I had for my son wasn't even the one that delivered him because I gave birth on a weekend.
Yeah.
So
There's no point in having it. Like, oh, I want my OB. I want my OB. They're not gonna deliver your baby.
It's whoever's on shift. It does not matter. Like,
It's not like it was in the olden days. It's whoever you fucking get. You get what you get, and you get upset because it was an absolutely horrendous experience, and no one understands how traumatic childbirth is.
Don't want to hate on my OBGYN too much, because he did come the next morning before heading to his practice. Because I gave birth on a Sunday. He did come at like 6 a.m. on the Monday to check the baby's vitals and check on me. So I was like, that's sweet. I wish you were here at 5 p.m. yesterday, though. But the resident did a good job. No tears. So no complaints.
I don't think that's the resident's decision.
She was really good. I don't even know. She like this is my first childbirth, so I was a little bit more flexible. But she was very like slow with the head coming out. Like she was very. I saw I had the mirror, so I could see, and she was very like push it, kind of like helping me slowly open for the head. And I feel like her technique was very well done. Like she was very active. Like she
That's
was
good.
very in there,
Mm.
but not with tools. Like I feel like if
No,
it was
no.
a man, he'd be grabbing like the vacuum or the forceps or the scalpel for an episiotomy. But she was like, no. This is a vagina. I can just use my fingers. You know, like she was very
She knew.
hands
She
on.
knew. She knew it, right? Yeah.
Right.
Like my third pregnancy was the best. Like she was in there, like just sweeping constantly, just like stretching, pulling, sweeping. Like if you have a friend, just fucking get them to do that for you. Because like it was like no pain. Like obviously afterwards there was so much, but like during it wasn't so bad. Like my first two were like, no, I can't. But like this the third one, perfect. The fourth one shot out. By shot out, I mean like the nurse had to get up there and like pull her out. But like it was not good. It's the third one best one because of the sweep. Like get you a friend, a nurse who knows how to do the sweep. Like if you're that is number one. Like that's if any advice I'd give for labor and delivery is a friend, nurse, someone do the
That can
sweeping.
stretch your vagina.
Your
Slow and
cervix.
steady.
Yeah.
Slow and steady. Get in there. Be nice. Put pressure in whenever there's a contraction. Pressure. Push pressure. So feels so much better.
And I'm just saying, if you get a stretch and sweep, brown blood is normal, red blood is not. So if you see red blood, talk to your practitioner. If you see brown blood, that's normal. That's fine. That's fine.
You mean
if you
at the
see
check?
pink blood,
Yeah.
that's also normal as long as it doesn't last. So
the check. I refuse those.
Yeah, I hated
continuity.
those.
The second time, like I was like, my first one, I was only like 16, and Dr. Ellis, she is no longer.
That's
I don't
who I
think
had.
she's the most knuckly bitch you'd ever meet in your entire life. Okay,
She made me crawl up the goddamn
I know.
bed.
Yes, yeah.
I was like, get
She
out.
fucking tries to fist you while you're already like under so much pain because you're like.
I was so
about to
mad at
burst.
her.
Yeah,
I hate her.
she doesn't tell you. Like
No,
she just
that
fucking
was the
does
thing.
it.
I said I did not want to do it. She did it anyway. And she's like, oh, well, I was down there. I was like, I said no. Like
oh, that
basically
doesn't
just sexually
matter.
assaulted me.
Yeah, if you're
Yeah.
a woman in the medical system, especially pregnant, that doesn't matter.
Yeah.
No, I said no. And she did not care. She still did it. And then I was so mad. And I was in so much pain for like the week after. I was full.
No, yeah, the first, and then my second one, she was not. I was like, no,
Yeah.
And
No,
I
I
had
didn't have her for my second.
Again, that's why I don't want to hate on my fucking OBGYN. For the record, he was the same OBGYN as my biology teacher. So, I had faith in him. I was like, if she's willing to go to him and she does biology, you know, like that was like, okay.
I'm trusting people in science.
But like he English was a second language, so he had a very thick Jamaican accent. I think it was Jamaican, but very strong accent. And you know, and I was like 18. I was scared, like I had no idea, and I'm like, yeah, like whatever he said, I'm just like, sure, yeah, for sure. But he never stretched and sweet. He never even offered. Like that wasn't even like a thing he did. Like that was he would just measure. He'd go, okay, you good. You know, like that was thumbs up. I was like, okay, thanks.
Yeah.
And then I remember going in for my like 6-week checkup, and I was actually still bleeding at this point, just a little bit. And he checked me, and he's like, first kid, and I was like, yeah, this is my first kid. He's like, stretchy, and then I was like, okay. I was like, thank you. He's like, and then he booked me in for a intrauterine ultrasound to like double check that maybe my bleeding was just taking longer, but like there was nothing left in there, which was everything turned out fine. But like very short with words, but very like respectful in how he checked. And I was like, this is great. My midwives, it all depended on the midwife because I'd have my main midwife, my primary, then you'd have your secondary, and like some of the midwives were like hard asses, which I was like, don't yell at me, I'm pregnant. Like you're gonna make me
yeah.
sad.
Use your gentle words.
Yeah, so I did have one stretch and sweep that I did not ask for from not my primary, which made me a little upset. But yeah, but I also used to be a doula and I saw a doctor do the same fucking thing while the woman was screaming in pain and saying no. So like if you're a woman, especially when you're pregnant, have an advocate with you that knows what you want at all appointments because it's very easily to have your consent overridden.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I had my second, I had Dr. Posati, and he was actually really great. He never actually got to look under the hood because I ended up right near the time when you do that appointment. My water broke, so he didn't get to get in
Yay,
there.
got lucky.
Yeah. So, but he was very respectful. He was great, and he would check up on me. He'd be like, "How are things?" But he never was down there. Not like the appointment I was supposed to have that. It was done because I was already in labor. So, but yeah, male doctors like gynecologists I've seen are better, believe it or not, because they're so scared. They're like, we don't want to hurt you. But like females, they're like, nah, we know what the vagina can take, and they'll get right in there.
I feel like it really just depends on the male as well. Like you need a male doctor that is there for the right reasons. Like I just like male doctors in general suck. I feel like this one, like the one I had, I mean, he also had other privileges denied, you know, not being a white man.
Yeah, same as
So
mine. Mine was not a white man.
exactly. I'm like,
Any
I wouldn't trust a white guy to be a
That's right.
gynecologist.
Yeah. Any doctor who isn't white, even a white woman, like I trust their doctoring better.
Yeah.
Like that. It just
Even
is.
the
Like,
stronger the accent, because it means most of the time they weren't born here. Like,
yeah,
I
that's
don't
what I
even
mean.
trust. Like, if they're born here, I have less trust for you. As
Yeah,
well.
no, yeah. If you're Canadian, born and educated, not a fan. Mm-mm. No, thank you.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like St. Joe's by Dawn Marie is a white dominant hospital, and they always get shit wrong. So
Yeah.
it's not a stereotype if it's happening. White doctors,
Well, it's a Catholic
Canadian doctors
hospital.
are shit. Shit.
Okay. I used to fucking work at St. Joe's. I worked with Aramark, which is the company that in the tower they license to clean. So I was a housekeeper there, and
On the Pom building?
the main tower where it merges and all 10 floors from there.
Oh, no, we're talking
okay,
about the one
the
in
Pom
Stony
building
Creek.
is attached.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I was like, St.
they're not-
Joe's, that's downtown.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, there's two.
We're talking about the St. Joe's near Stony Creek.
No, both of them are
Oh,
shit.
yeah. No,
Yeah,
like
Delivering,
the one.
we delivered the downtown one though, so like they're shit too.
Oh no, I was talking about delivery in general. I was talking about how shitty the doctors are. The St. Joe's near Stony Creek, still in Hamilton, that is all white people and they suck.
Yeah,
They're the shittiest hospital ever. They get everything
it's
wrong.
not even a hospital. It's like
merge.
it's a fancy clinic. It's an upscale walk-in clinic, basically.
Like an urgent care center?
Yeah,
Yeah. It's urgent care. It's St. Joseph's Urgent Care.
And it's shit.
It's shit.
They're all shit now. Like Juravinsky was the nicest hospital, and that's where I got my abortions. You know, like it's not.
That's where I had my surgery. My gallbladder.
Yeah, well, before St. Joe's told you no, you're fine, and then you went to Jurinsky.
Yeah, so the cancer hospital that also does abortions. That is where you go for all your health concerns.
Oh, although that's really good because they don't do abortions unless you're late like that. I was like, oh, because they can take the stem cells and use it for like cancer patients. But usually it's a pill and you go home. But-
Not
No, no.
there. If you
No, not
the
there.
pill you get from your doctor,
Mhm.
if you can only get an abortion there
It's
if
the
you're
vacuum.
7 to 12 weeks.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
then maybe it's still good.
And
They can't
literally,
use
I
it.
called at 3 weeks, first missed period, and I was like, I need to see a doctor there. I need a. That's
I
what
need
it
it
sounds
sucked
like.
up.
I need
Yeah.
it sucked out, you know.
Okay, yeah.
And they were like, because it's an answering machine. They're like, if you are under 7 weeks, we will get back to you with a date, you know. And then they give me the date.
Yeah.
And so I had to like be pregnant for 4 more weeks. I was like, oh, fuck you guys. And so I drank because I was like, I am firm in my decision.
That's
Yeah.
like
I also
my
met Chris when I was 6 weeks pregnant.
They're like, oh,
He knows now. I didn't tell him then. I told him like 3 years later.
That-
But
that was my plan for baby number 3. I was like, okay, I'm gonna have an abortion. It's awesome. So like I did some drinking. And then I was like, oh wait, I can't have an abortion. I don't want one now.
Mhm.
So like I now she's fucked up. So, it might be my fault.
See,
You know what? Yeah. you go.
it's fine. I my first when I was 18, I had a little bit of a coke addiction. That's why I'm like, coke and alcohol are not the same. I know the difference. And that was the big thing, was like I quit coke cold turkey when I found out I was pregnant, but you find out you're pregnant later than conception. So
Yeah.
there's like 4 cells in there dealing with my coke stimulant. And I'm like, shit, that probably did something.
It's
Like,
bad.
what am I gonna do? Like, that's a lot of coke for 4 cells, you know? Like, shit.
I handled it like a champ.
He's the healthiest. I mean, he can talk the most. I mean, he's coherent.
That's good. That's good.
Goals, you know?
Go.
He's the one most likely to be able to hold a job.
You know what is weird about us is that we went about 20 minutes talking about labor and delivery stories on an episode about
After we talked about sex clubs.
yeah, like we stuck with weird for about 10 minutes.
And then we talked about vaginas in all aspects.
We didn't
Yeah.
even bring up
How to
poop
get
that
pregnant
much.
after pregnancy.
Yeah, see, we are fucking weird. Okay,
Yes.
that's if you're
Yeah.
we're like 121 episodes in. If you haven't realized how fucking weird we are, that's your fault. Like
Yeah, you're a
That's-
fucking idiot.
you're a fucking idiot.
You're fucking weird.
Or
Yeah.
you're just as weird as us.
Or you're
Yeah.
just as weird. Or you have fatal alcohol syndrome. It's not your fault. Like if you haven't figured it out yet, like Coke, maybe your parents did Coke.
There's
not your fault.
facial things for fetal alcohol syndrome, so just like Google it. See if you have the same for
Yeah,
it.
you have like the bigger forehead or like there's like flat face or something. Yeah.
Do you have fetal alcohol syndrome, son?
The back of my head is completely flat. Okay.
Oh no, that's flat baby syndrome. That means they didn't hold you enough when you were like in the first 6 months.
No, that has to do like with brain too. Like I can't wear a bun on top because like it's just fucking flat. Like,
Yeah, that means they didn't hold you. That's what that means. If you lay a baby like down too much, it doesn't matter in what, crib, car seat, whatever, but you're not
But-
holding them enough, they get flat head baby
no, but
syndrome.
they grow. But they grow. It fixes itself.
No, it doesn't.
No,
it
doesn't.
doesn't. A lot of the times, the only way to fix itself is if it's caught when you're under the age of 3, and you wear a special helmet that will reshape.
Okay.
But once you're an adult, you're fucked.
Okay, wait. Well, it's not like listen, it's not like they're gonna hold me when I'm 12. Like,
No, it happens during the first 6 months, like to a year.
I should be holding my own head.
Flathead syndrome. Like when
Okay.
you cannot hold your head up, you're supposed to be carried. So that you're not putting all that pressure on one side of your head when your
Laying
scalp
on the floor, walked around her like
Oh, it's oh my gosh. Why is my head flat in the back?
Do you have less hair back there?
Yes.
Oh my god, that's a symptom.
Oh no! Wait. There's medical conditions, but
But flathead syndrome is probably the most common and most explainable.
oh my god!
And
The only
one
way
of there's like practice tummy time to avoid flathead syndrome on your baby.
Oh no! There's only way to fix it is reshaping surgery for the skull. They put fat in it or implants.
I'm so sorry to tell you this.
It's not fetal alcohol syndrome. It's I wasn't loved enough.
I'm so sorry. To be fair, I never noticed.
Oh no. Oh no, but my little Constantine has the little flathead too.
You didn't
And they
hold
were
her
hel-
that?
They were
You
held
didn't
all the
hold them.
fucking time.
Yeah, but Constantine has other irregularities that might have like
Oh
it,
yeah.
Yeah.
like theirs might be like.
Yeah,
Do you have other irregularities?
Dwarfism. No. I'm pretty sure I'm normal.
That's the only one.
Want us to admit to?
I
Well,
got
thank you everyone so much for listening. While we're here, I just want to let you all know I started up a music blog and soon to be, if not released by the time of this episode, podcast for my music blog called What's Her Face. You can find it at what'sherfacemusic.com. The first blog post was actually written by Sonia here about one of mine and the Good Husband songs. But check it out. There's a new blog post every day for new music. And this is my only plug I'm going to do for it on our podcast. So I'm doing it now.
You do
Link
it
will
every
be in the
fucking day?
description. There's literally going to be a new blog post every day, at least once a day. So check it out. All types of genres, new bands, small. It's not all indie music, but it's like indie publishers and stuff. It's just, music you didn't hear. Check it out.
At least once a day.
There's a new post every day. Yeah.
Yeah, at least once a day.
At least in case, like, okay, I have 50 emails for music right now.
That's
so I could write
insane.
50 posts and like post 2 blogs a day if I wanted. I
That's
could
insane.
schedule them. It can be like, there's a lot of people want their music out there and I'm doing my best. Okay. That's what I'm saying. If anyone else wants to, like, if you guys want to write things, you do it. Cause
Yeah, you're like, help me out, bitches.
I'm trying my best. But so far, yeah, it's once a day. Check it out. There's new
Fucking
albums,
weirdo.
new singles, new live events, pictures, just lots of stuff, and it's going to be updated all the time. So check it out and tell your friends.
And you can find that hopefully by the time this is out on our website under the Get to Know You part of Jessica's. So like if you forget, you obviously should already know our website. So like you can find it under Jessica's name.
Yes, it is on my link tree, which is connected to the Jessica Hart but my page on opinionatedlushes.com. So.
Yeah. So if you forget What's Her Face, which it should be memorable. You can also find it on Opinionated Lushes, which you should also fucking have memorized already.
Yeah, because I've been waiting for people to play the game that Sonia and Kyle work so hard on. So play it with your friends, take pictures of yourselves playing it. Tag us. Tag us at anything. We will reshare it. We don't care.
Nobody likes us. We're weird. Fucking weirdos.
Well, thank you everyone for listening. I want to thank our fellow weirdo VIP Patreon Stephanie Hurst.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
I hope she's weird. Like
she was on an episode. She vibed with us. Like
yeah, I feel
episode.
like if you're vibing with us, you're a fucking weirdo too.
Fucking weirdo.
Fucking weirdo. Yeah.
And we will see you all next time. Bye.